Okay, what's up, guys? I'm Casey, and this is Ariton here. We are in the second week of our Moobara football talk show, and yes, we got some interesting things to talk about this week. And all right, City versus United. Ariton, I predicted 3-1 to City, and what was your prediction again?
I can't remember. I think I went for a 2-1 City win. I knew City was going to win, or whether I predicted City was going to win. And if United was going to get anything, would have been at least a draw or something, but it wasn't meant to be. Well, what to do? What can we say about City that game? City ran United all over the place. I think they had a passing rate of 91% accuracy. United had only 83% passing accuracy and a possession of 65 to 75% possession-wise. It was like men against boys. Let's put it away. Like it was painful to watch from a United fan standpoint, but City ran away, complete winners with that one.
I have to say, you're not the only one disappointed. Even for me, a Liverpool supporter, shockingly, I was also disappointed. For the first time in my life, I was supporting United to win this. But yeah, since you watched the whole game, I would expect. So what would you say were the mistakes or things that United could have done better to, get at least, a draw out of that game,
Well, the loss of Pogba was really felt in that game, because I think Herrera and Matic, they ran all over the place and they kept losing the ball one too many times. I think Gundogan, Fernandinho, and Da Silva really ran ragged against them, and they seemed out of place in that game, whereby to beat a team like City, I think you need to be on top of your game. And Herrera, because he hasn't been playing a lot this season, so as well, and there have been calls to drop Matic so as well, and it was hard to watch, whereby it ran ragged all over the place. And also when we had Rashford and Martial also being our wing play, and and it wasn't a pleasant thing to watch. Really wasn't a pleasant thing to watch.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Martial played the majority of the game, and then Lukaku was subbed on later down the line, right?
Yep.
And he was the one who got you guys the penalty.
Yeah,
like
that was a fluke, a fluke.
As I was saying, you need City to do something crazy in order for you to get even a chance to get back at them.
Yep.
So okay, but from that match, okay, you say that Pogba is your standout player, right? He's probably the one creating chances for you guys. But right now, Martial or Lukaku? I think our performance and just like stats wise, everyone prefers Martial. But Lukaku made that happen for you. In that match, who did you prefer?
The thing is with Lukaku, then you see, like there's a saying that he can't trap a bag of cement. And Lukaku is a type of player you need to feed him the ball constantly, and I don't think we have the players to do that, other than Pogba, who wasn't available for that match. And we had up front, we had Martial, Rashford, and Lingard. And if Lukaku was up front, I don't think it would have made any difference whatsoever. Also, if you ask me, because the midfield ran the show for City. Fernandinho, Da Silva, the two Silvas, and Aguero, Mahrez, and Sterling. Those guys really blew the United midfield out of the water. It was like watching like another level altogether. City was just another level of the playing field. We talk about the top 6. I think right now it's just probably the top 1. Being fair, top 2 or top 3 probably, because there is someone that on I mentioned with you just now outside the show. Like on its day, anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah.
But if ordered to beat City, that's the thing we're going to delve in right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
how do you beat a team like Manchester City?
It's hard to say, because in order to beat a team like City, where they can hold the ball well, and
let's not even just talk about beating City. Let's just say even get a draw out of City. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. To get a result, okay, let's put that, get a result out of City. You have to choke their midfield, choke their play, slow down the play, because City, and the thing with City is they're great at passing the ball. They have really fast players, pacey players.
True.
And you need to get your tactics really, really right for this one. I feel that, and with City as well, I think I harp back to the days of the Invincibles for Arsenal, and also to the '99 team of United as well, whereby we had a lot of good wing players and a strong midfield, and very remarkable striking talent up front also. Not to mention a very strong back four and a goalkeeper.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a complete team, let's put it away. But going back to your question, to beat City, the only way right now to beat or to just get the results, to slow down the play, chuck the ball up front and hope for the best. That's why I think Fellaini was playing also on that day, whereby United had to hoof the ball up front.
So you're talking about a counter-attacking kind of play.
A counter-attacking. I think
so
that's
you
the
pack the
only
pass
way.
and then you launch the ball up and you run it down.
You see with City right now, because the beautiful thing about City to watch them play, so like everyone knows their roles.
Yes.
Everyone knows what to do. Like Sterling, he knows he has the pace to beat the ball. He knows he's not the best passer, but bring the ball towards the defender, test the defender. Aguero can score for fun. Let's say Fernandinho, Da Silva, they know what to do with the ball, how to feed the ball and stuff. And it's just beautiful to watch. Let's put it away, and it's hard. I would safely say, if someone were to get a result out of City, it will be a bit of a fluke.
Yeah. To be honest, even if it's a 1-1 game, unless you can really slow it down to a 0-0 like what Liverpool did, but again, how many times is that going to happen in this season?
Yeah.
And yes, now that you've broken out individual players, who would you say is your man to mark or your player to exploit? Let's say, okay, up front. Let's start up front first. If you had to send 2 or 3 defenders to make sure that guy doesn't get the ball, who would it be?
I would say Aguero.
Aguero, okay.
Aguero to man mark Aguero, because you see the thing with Aguero, even though if you man mark him, he always finds the pockets. And then if you man mark just one person, you expose your channel already.
Okay.
I feel. And City has Mahrez and Sterling also as well, where they can run at that channel, at that pace. And it's everyone off the back four has to play their part. Even the wingers have to track back for this one. That's why I would say, watching that game, we had in the midfield, we had Matic, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard and Martial also as well. I don't think Lingard and Martial are great at tracking back.
Okay.
Yeah, great at tracking back, which exposed a lot in terms of defending wise for United. Luke Shaw, I still think Luke Shaw has it. Ashley Young has passed his better days here. I think we coming, and I don't know why we're giving him a new contract also as well. We better be cutting his salary, man, from now on.
Actually, but in all fairness, he also did well against Hazard for you guys in Chelsea. So you gotta cut him some slack,
Like I said, every dog has his day.
Okay.
Ashley Young has that, but we need consistency right now. For a team to build a great team, you need consistency. You can't have that one game. Remember that one game for the season.
Okay.
At the end of the day, trophies count. I've brought back to the mindset even from the 90s. It don't mean jack shit until you win something. We talk about the Bulls. Say, okay, let's go out of it. The Bulls they won 72 games out of the and they lost 10. They got a ring out of it. The Warriors beat their record 73 wins, but they win. It don't mean a thing until you get that ring,
I'm not sure how I can interject on that. I don't really follow, but
let's put it this way,
okay.
Having a one-off game, everyone can do it. But
Alright.
to consistently produce it, time and time again, that's a mark of a champion.
True.
Yep.
True.
You see, last season or so, with Liverpool, Mo Salah was the only one running the boat for them.
Yes.
So and this season, Liverpool, I safely say I did the strongest candidates to challenge for City.
Okay.
But that guy really has to bring back the magic that he had last season.
From a fan also, I would say that yes, he is underperforming compared to last season.
Yeah.
But then again, how can you recreate that so easily? But thankfully, the whole team is performing, and Virgil van Dijk has been great.
Let's put it this way, everyone is Ronaldo or Messi, where they can score like 60.
But then again, probably they're playing in a league where the differences between the clubs.
I know what you mean,
Okay, but coming back to it, all right. Now that you've mentioned all these things, what do you think? What is the team in the Premier League right now that you confidently say can draw or beat City safely?
Or has a chance?
Has a chance. Is safer.
Okay, I would let's get your opinion on this. I would say Liverpool and Chelsea could get a result.
Okay.
Probably Arsenal.
Hopefully Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yes.
On top of the game, if they play at the Emirates with their beautiful one-touch football and stuff, Emery is bringing back the Arsenal of old. I feel because Mkhitaryan, that guy, I've always said he's something special, and I think they can get a result, but they have to be on top of their game. Safest bet right now, if I were to say, it's Liverpool.
Liverpool. Okay.
Yes.
The more clubs that can hold them down, the better for us as well.
Yeah.
And yes, I wanted to go into it. So hopefully you guys play at the Emirates. So not Emirates, at the Etihad Stadium. So it's home ground to them. So of course they will be having a better chance. But do you think if you guys were in Old Trafford, you guys could have scraped the draw out of them?
It's hard to say. Probably they would be a bit more motivated. But looking at this past few years, actually, Old Trafford hasn't been the cauldron as it once was. United only won 2 or 3 times only this season at home, so it's a bit shocking there.
Yeah.
And I think the result would still have been City would have been all out favourites to win that one also as well, because looking at their squad and United squad, it's like comparing spam and bacon lah. One is A grade, you always want to eat it, and spam, you can get
You're
it
only
off the
on a
shelf.
budget.
Yeah.
Okay, again, that's something that I hope will be proven wrong, because
Yes.
and when the match comes, you guys can vote for it, or you guys can make your predictions in the Moobara app.
Yep.
But now, for the more current games that's going to go on, we have Malaysia against Myanmar. I think I like to say Malaysia will win, but you're more of an expert on this.
I won't say I'm an expert lah, because
Yeah.
that
At least more than me.
Yeah, I think we if you guys watch our video last week that we put up, where people can
Please
spot,
do watch it, by the way.
spot our local Malaysian players. It's safe to say, like, we were pleasantly surprised that some people actually knew who the players were, and and also like leading up to that game, Malaysia played. We played in Hanoi. We played Vietnam.
Okay.
That in that group, we have in the group A, we have a group of Myanmar, Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Laos, and that's where things stand at the moment.
Okay.
Because Malaysia lost to Vietnam 2-0 in Hanoi.
All right.
And Myanmar is yet to play. At the time of this recording, Myanmar is yet to play Vietnam.
Okay.
So if just to say Myanmar loses to Vietnam in that game, because right now they sit on top of the table, loses to Vietnam in that game, or if Myanmar beats Vietnam, it's do or die for Malaysia for this one, because they play Myanmar this Saturday in Bukit Jalil. So if Malaysia has to win, because only the top 2 goes to the next round.
Okay.
And looking at it right now, all of the teams in the top 3 have the same amount of points. Only Malaysia has played 1 game extra.
Okay.
Vietnam is yet to play Myanmar, and Malaysia plays Myanmar this Saturday. We have to get something out of this, because Myanmar, looking at we've all played the same things. Like Malaysia beat Cambodia 1-0.
All right.
Myanmar trounced them 4-1. Right. So looking at it also, how much did we beat Laos? Okay, Myanmar beat Laos 3-1. We beat Laos 3-1 as well. So it's going to be a cracker of a match. 8:30 is the kickoff time. You can predict that game on our Moobara app right now. Hope for the best, because I watched the Vietnam match.
Okay.
Vietnam has always been a strong powerhouse for the past few seasons as well. I think right now it's them and Thailand that's one of the top dogs in our region, our Southeast Asian region, and hopefully we can get a result in Myanmar, because Vietnam, I think they're going forward in the next round.
Okay.
But Malaysia versus Myanmar, like I said, our fans need to be the 12th person for this one. Our Malaysian people need to go to the stadium and watch the game.
Yes.
Because the team needs all the support that we can get. And you can predict the game on our Moobara app right now. You can enter the predictions right now. You could win yourself 50 ringgit. Just head on down to the App Store, type in Moobara and predict your match right now. It's on the medium level, so you can win 50 ringgit. Just predict the match outcome, and you could walk away with that 50 ringgit if you win at the end of the game. All right. So
Yep. And last thing, yes, since that we need our fans, our Malaysian supporters to be there to be the 12th man. How do you think that Malaysia playing at home against Myanmar, who is on the top right now, where do you think we'll stand?
let's put it
I'll leave my prediction out.
let's put it this way, our Harimau fans have been spectacular. I would say we have one of the best fans in the world in terms of football. If you go to watch a local Malaysian football game, especially when Harimau Malaya plays, the fans are magnificent. The gameplay might not be as fantastic, because we've
grown accustomed to
we've grown
the other
accustomed to
leagues.
it, but the fans, we can rival any sport fans in the world.
We can create that atmosphere.
The atmosphere. It's really, really special. I can put it that way. So everyone needs to go out and support our team. Let's just hopefully make it to the knockout stages, because let's put it for our country right now. So we need this lah.
We need this.
Right?
Please, guys, come and watch the game in Bukit Jalil. If not, tune on to your television sets. Just watch the game.
And don't forget to
Give
enter predictions as well on the Moobara app. Moobara. Enter predictions. You could walk away with 50 ringgit. Okay. So what's your prediction for the match? Let's on your own layman terms. What's going to be prediction?
As a Malaysian, I'd say hopefully we beat them 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Okay.
Let's
Very
go.
optimistic there.
Let's go.
I would say it's going to be a hard one, but I think we'll scrape it at 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Yeah, we will scrape it at 2-1.
3 goals nonetheless.
Yeah, 3 goals nonetheless.
Okay, and last match we want to talk about, and this one probably is more international for more people to chew on. Spurs versus Chelsea. This is what?
Third and fourth. Third and fourth.
Oh, Wembley.
Third and fourth. White Hart Lane, bro. Why?
White Hart Lane. Sorry. White Hart Lane. Yes, White Hart Lane.
Bro, not White Hart Lane, Wembley lah.
I say Wembley first.
Wembley. White Hart Lane.
Wembley.
No,
because
Wembley.
White Hart Lane.
No, I saying White Hart Lane because you're thinking of what? 2013 or 2014 or what? Wembley lah.
Wembley. Yes.
So they're playing at Wembley.
Yeah.
It's third and fourth placing. Looking at it right now also because we're looking at the table. Chelsea is on 28 points, where Spurs is on 27 points. So Spurs might just, if they get a result at Wembley. Wembley, the Olympic Stadium. The Olympic Stadium. Where the hell do they play right now? Wembley, yeah.
Let us know in the comments. We're so lost right now.
Where the hell do they? Yeah, they play at Wembley.
Okay.
So they're playing at Wembley right now. So if they get a result, they might move on to third place.
All right.
Chelsea is still unbeaten. Let's not forget.
Chelsea is unbeaten.
Chelsea is still unbeaten. Where else?
Yes.
Where else? Spurs has lost 3 times already.
All right.
Spurs has lost 3 times. They yet to draw in the league. They lost 3 times already. And looking at it right now, I think it might be a draw because I think coming back from the international break as well, everyone will be raring to go. Spurs hasn't made any purchases whatsoever lah. Whereas Chelsea, has gone an extra step.
And they have a different manager.
They have a different manager as well. Eden Hazard has been putting the strings this season. Like minus that one hiccup against United, Eden Hazard has been on fire this season. So I would say I think it would be a draw, but I'm going to make a bold prediction and say Chelsea to win away 1-0.
Chelsea to win away 1-0.
1-0.
My predictions, I see it as Chelsea 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1.
I don't think Spurs has it to beat them. And based on the performance, and sometimes Spurs does have a tendency to choke quite a bit, so I think it's going to Chelsea.
Yeah, it's true. Comment on our video whether you think Spurs are chalk artists.
Yeah.
We're not anti-Spurs. It's just that every time when you think, oh, this is Spurs season to do something, they fuck it up.
Yeah, they need to work on their gag reflex life. They're gonna ever get top 4. Alright.
So hopefully Harry Kane, Dele Alli and Eric Dyer does something. Okay. So Spurs versus Chelsea. Let's see what time the game is. It's at 1:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, which is a Saturday night actually. So you can predict that game also on our Moobara app.
Yeah, lots of time to predict.
Lots of time to predict. That one also will be it will be an easy match. So it'll be a 25 ringgit match. Tottenham versus Spurs. Tottenham versus Chelsea. Sunday, 1:30 a.m. Predict on your Moobara app right now. I'm going to say it's a 1-0 to Chelsea.
2-1 to Chelsea.
2-1 to Chelsea. All right.
2-1 to Chelsea.
So if you guys got any more topics, right? If you guys want us to talk about something, and also make sure you guys because we have our radio show as well. Make sure you tune into that one as well if you haven't yet. If you want us to delve into a topic, and if you even want to be on the show, just drop us a DM or a PM, we can do something like that, man. We can just get you on the show, or you want us to delve into a topic, we can just talk about it. We are football fans. This is a show for the fans.
Just drop us a comment, let us know what you want to talk about, and if you are brave enough, you're supporter, support your club strong enough, know enough about football, join us here. Let's talk about football.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much, Casey.
All right. Thank you so much, bro.
All right. So this is Ayrton signing off.
Casey, ciao.
Predict the score on our featured matches for a chance to win cash prizes. Play, watch and win with Moobara.